Imagine having someone in your life who walks into a room and instantly commands attention, like the sun breaking through a cloudy sky, their laughter and confidence lighting up everyone around them. They're the friend who makes every gathering feel like a celebration, the partner who loves with a passion that feels larger than life, or the colleague who inspires you to shine just by being themselves. That's a Leo, a radiant force who makes the world feel warmer and more vibrant. Now picture betraying that person, dimming their glow by breaking the trust they placed in you with their big, generous heart. If that person is a Leo, you're about to make a mistake that'll linger like a shadow over your brightest days. Welcome to our 40-minute journey into the dazzling world of Leo, the fire sign born between July 23rd and August 22nd, ruled by the sun, the celestial beacon of vitality and charisma. Leos are the Zodiac's royalty, known for their unwavering loyalty, magnetic charm, and a spirit that burns with passion and pride. Today, we're diving into 18 reasons why betraying a Leo is a choice you'll wish you could take back, from their regal generosity to the fierce love that makes them unforgettable. So grab a comfy spot, let's bask in their glow, and explore why Leos are so extraordinary, and why crossing them is a one-way ticket to regret. Whether you've got a Leo stealing the spotlight in your life or you're just here for the Zodiac vibes, you're in for a radiant ride. 1. Their radiant charisma. There's an undeniable magic in a Leo's presence, like the sun breaking through a cloudy day, casting a golden glow that warms everyone in its path. They stride into any setting, a bustling party, a quiet dinner, or even a casual hangout, and instantly transform it with their magnetic charm, their laughter ringing like a melody that draws people closer. They have this rare ability to make you feel like you're the star of their show, their eyes sparkling with genuine interest as they share a story, toss out a witty remark, or pull you into their orbit with a smile that feels like a spotlight. It's not just their confidence, it's a charisma that's rooted in their warmth, their passion for life, and their knack for making every moment feel like a grand occasion. Betraying a Leo is like stepping out of that radiant light into a shadow, leaving behind a vibrancy that made your days feel alive with possibility. You'll find yourself yearning for the way they could turn a mundane afternoon into a memory worth cherishing, their charm a beacon that lit up your world, and you'll regret dimming a presence so captivating that it made everything around you shimmer with joy. 2. Unwavering loyalty. When a Leo pledges their loyalty, it's as if you've been granted a royal seal, a bond so fierce and steadfast it feels like you've got a lion guarding your heart through every storm. They're the ones who stand by you when the chips are down, cheering your victories with a pride that makes you feel invincible and holding your hand through setbacks with a strength that never wavers. Their devotion is a crown they wear proudly, showing up for you in ways that speak louder than words, defending you against critics, keeping your confidences locked tight, or simply being there when you need a reminder that you're not alone. This loyalty isn't just a promise, it's a vow, woven into their very being, a testament to their regal heart. Betraying a Leo means shattering that noble commitment, cutting yourself off from someone who would have fought for you with the ferocity of a king or queen. You'll feel the weight of that loss when you're navigating life's battles without their fierce support, and you'll regret breaking a bond with someone whose loyalty was a rare, majestic gift that anchored you in a world that often feels unsteady. 3. Heartfelt generosity. Leos give with a heart so expansive it's like they're sharing the warmth of the sun itself, pouring their love, time, and resources into the people they hold dear with a generosity that feels almost mythical. They're the ones who surprise you with a thoughtful gift that shows they've been listening, plan an extravagant night out just to see you light up, or offer their help in ways that make you feel truly valued, like you're part of their royal court. Their kindness isn't about seeking praise, it's about creating moments of happiness, building connections that feel rich and meaningful, and making sure you know you're cherished. Whether it's a grand gesture that takes your breath away or a quiet act of care that touches your heart, their generosity is a reflection of their boundless spirit. When you betray a Leo, you're turning away from that lavish kindness, losing a source of love that made your life feel fuller and brighter. You'll miss the way they went above and beyond to make you feel special, they're giving nature a warmth that lingered long after the moment passed, and you'll regret closing the door on a heart that gave so selflessly, knowing that such generosity is a treasure you may never find again. 4. Their pride is wounded. Leos wear their pride like a regal mantle, a shining emblem of their strength, confidence, and self-worth that defines the way they move through the world. It's not about ego, it's a deep-rooted belief in their own value, a conviction that lets them command respect and inspire others with their bold presence. When you betray a Leo, you're striking at the heart of that pride, making them feel as though their trust, their strength, and their very essence have been disrespected. The wound cuts deeper than you might imagine, shaking the foundation of a spirit that thrives on being seen and valued for its radiance. You'll notice it in the way their usual swagger falters, their confident gaze clouded by a flicker of hurt, and it'll dawn on you that you've dimmed someone who trusted you to honor their majestic soul. The regret will settle in like a heavy crown when you realize you've caused pain to a heart so proud, and you'll wish you'd never made them question the regal strength that makes them so extraordinary. 5. Their roar is fierce. When a Leo is betrayed, their response is nothing short of a lion's roar, a bold, fiery outburst that carries the full weight of their hurt and passion, shaking the air with its intensity. Ruled by the sun, they don't bury their emotions, they let them blaze, whether it's through a heated confrontation that lays bare their disappointment or a dramatic declaration that demands you face the gravity of your actions. Their roar isn't just anger, it's a testament to how deeply they cared, how much your betrayal has scorched their heart, and it's delivered with a force that's as commanding as it is raw. You'll feel the heat of their reaction, their words or presence searing into your memory like a brand, leaving you reeling from the power of their emotional truth. The regret will burn brightly when you realize you've provoked such a fierce response from someone who only wanted to share their light, and you'll wish you'd never stirred the wrath of a heart so bold and unyielding. 6. Trust is their crown. For a Leo, trust is a royal proclamation, a sacred gift bestowed upon those they deem worthy of their inner sanctum, and it's offered with a confidence that's both courageous and vulnerable. They open their heart like a king opening the gates of a castle, inviting you into a world where loyalty, love, and respect reign supreme, a place where you're treated as an equal in their radiant kingdom. When they trust you, it's a sign that you've earned their admiration, a bond forged in mutual honor and pride. Betraying that trust is like casting their crown to the ground, shattering a connection they built with care and dignity. You'll see the shift in their demeanor, from warm and welcoming to guarded and regal, their once open heart now protected by a wall of self-respect. The regret will weigh like a throne you can no longer sit upon, knowing you've broken a trust that was as precious as it was rare, and you'll long for the days when their faith in you was a shining privilege. 7. They retreat with dignity. When a Leo is betrayed, they don't crumble or chase, they withdraw with a grace that's as majestic as it is heart-wrenching, like a monarch stepping away from a court they no longer trust. They carry themselves with a quiet dignity, their pride guiding them to protect their heart from further pain, and their absence feels like the sun slipping behind a cloud, leaving the world a little darker. They won't beg for your loyalty or dwell in the hurt, instead, they choose to preserve their radiance for those who honor it, their retreat a powerful act of self-respect. You'll miss the commanding energy that filled every room, the way their laughter and warmth made life feel like a grand stage, and you'll ache for the moments when their presence was a constant, vibrant force. The regret will grow each time you're reminded of the void they've left, a testament to the incredible person you pushed away, whose dignified exit only underscores the magnitude of your mistake. 8. They're your biggest cheerleader. A Leo's enthusiasm is like a roaring crowd at a championship game, lifting you up with a support so vibrant it makes you believe you can achieve anything. They're the ones who hype you up before a big moment, whether it's a job interview, a creative project, or a personal goal, their voice full of conviction as they tell you you've got this. They don't just cheer from the sidelines, they're in your corner, celebrating your wins like they're their own and pushing you to keep going when you doubt yourself. Their encouragement is a spotlight, illuminating your potential and making you feel like a star in your own story. When you betray a Leo, you lose that unwavering champion, and the silence where their cheers used to be feels deafening. You'll miss the way they could boost your confidence with a single word, their belief in you a force that carried you forward, and you'll regret cutting yourself off from someone whose support made you feel like you could conquer the world. 9. Their influence opens doors. Leos have a natural knack for making things happen, their charisma and confidence acting like a golden key that unlocks opportunities wherever they go. They're the ones who introduce you to the right people, charm their way into exclusive events, or talk you up in circles that can elevate your life, whether it's a career connection or a social scene. Their influence isn't just about their connections, it's about the way they shine, drawing attention and opening paths that you might not have found on your own. Being in their orbit feels like standing in the glow of a star, with doors swinging wide because of their radiant presence. Betraying a Leo means stepping out of that light, losing access to the possibilities their influence brought your way. You'll notice the absence when opportunities start to feel harder to come by, and you'll regret turning away from someone whose charisma could part seas, realizing you've dimmed a connection that made your world feel bigger and brighter. 10. Their circle is royal. Leos don't just have friends, they command a court of loyal admirers, a vibrant circle of people drawn to their warmth, confidence, and larger-than-life energy. Their posse is a reflection of their regal spirit, filled with those who respect their strength and bask in their glow, creating a tight-knit group that feels like a royal family. When you betray a Leo, you risk more than their trust, you might find yourself exiled from this proud, dynamic tribe. Their friends, fiercely loyal to the Leo who lights their world, may turn cool, and you'll feel the shift in missed invitations, quieter conversations, or a sense that you're no longer part of the inner circle. It's not that Leos rally their crew against you, their magnetic pull naturally inspires allegiance. You'll regret crossing someone whose royal circle added richness to your life, realizing you've lost not just their radiance but the camaraderie of a group that made every moment feel like a grand celebration. 11. They bounce back boldly. Don't underestimate a Leo's resilience. They're like the sun rising after a stormy night, emerging from betrayal with a boldness that's both inspiring and humbling. They don't wallow in pain, they channel it into fuel, pouring their energy into new endeavors, whether it's a career leap, a creative passion, or a life that shines even brighter than before. Their comeback is a spectacle, a testament to their strength and their refusal to let your actions define them. You might expect them to falter, but instead, you'll see them soaring, their confidence restored and their spirit undimmed. Betraying a Leo means underestimating their ability to rise again, and you'll regret it when you witness their triumphant return to the spotlight. The realization that they've thrived without you will sting, a reminder that you doubted the power of someone whose resilience is as radiant as their heart. 12. They'll outshine you. A Leo's ability to shine after betrayal is like a star blazing brighter in the night sky, their success a dazzling display that leaves everyone in awe. They take the hurt you caused and transform it into motivation, chasing their dreams with a renewed fire that lights up their path. You'll hear about their latest achievements, a promotion they earned, a project that's turning heads, or a life that's bursting with joy, and it'll hit you that they've turned your betrayal into a stepping stone for greatness. They don't shine despite you, it's just their nature, a sun-ruled spirit that refuses to be dimmed. You'll regret watching them dazzle from a distance, knowing you could have been part of their radiant journey, cheering them on as they claimed the spotlight. The ache of that missed chance will linger, a testament to the incredible person you pushed away, whose brilliance only grows stronger without you. 13. You'll miss their warmth. Life with a Leo is like basking in the glow of a summer day, their warmth wrapping you in a sense of joy and vitality that makes every moment feel alive. They bring a sunny energy to everything, whether it's their infectious laughter that lifts your spirits, their heartfelt compliments that make you feel seen, or their ability to turn a simple hangout into a memory that glows in your mind. Their presence is a gift, a radiant force that makes the world feel kinder and more vibrant. When you betray a Leo, you're stepping out of that warmth, left to face a colder reality without their sunny spirit. You'll find yourself craving the way they could brighten even your darkest days, their energy a comfort that's hard to replace. The regret will settle in when you're longing for that golden glow, realizing you lost a warmth that made life feel like a celebration, a light you'll search for but rarely find again. 14. Their love is grand. To be loved by a Leo is to experience a passion so grand it feels like you're starring in an epic romance, their affection a dazzling display fit for royalty. They pour their heart into loving you, with gestures that sweep you off your feet, planning unforgettable dates, showering you with heartfelt praise, or standing by you with a devotion that makes you feel like the center of their universe. Their love is bold, unapologetic, and infused with a warmth that makes every moment feel like a celebration, a bond that's as radiant as it is deep. When you betray a Leo, you're walking away from this majestic love, a connection that's as powerful as it is rare. You'll search for that same grandeur in others, only to find it pales in comparison, each fleeting spark a reminder of the flame you extinguished. The regret will glow like a lingering ember, as you recall the way their love made you feel truly cherished, knowing you've lost a passion that was a once-in-a-lifetime gift. 15. They'll guard their throne. After a betrayal, a Leo's heart becomes a fortified throne, protected with a regal resolve that's both awe-inspiring and heart-wrenching. They once welcomed you into their kingdom with open arms, sharing their dreams, vulnerabilities, and radiant spirit with a trust that was as bold as their presence. But your actions teach them to shield themselves, and they'll raise their defenses with a strength that reflects their pride, keeping their hearts safe from further pain. This isn't about vengeance, it's about preserving the light they so generously shared. You'll notice the change in their guarded glances, the distance where there was once warmth, and it'll hit you that you've lost access to their unguarded soul. You'll miss the days when their trust was a royal invitation, their love a crown they placed upon you. The regret will weigh heavy each time you try to reconnect and find their throne unapproachable, a reminder that you broke a bond that was as sacred as it was radiant. 16. The sun's radiant power. Leos are ruled by the sun, the celestial heart of the solar system, infusing them with a radiant energy that feels like a cosmic force of life and vitality. Their confidence, their charisma, their boundless passion, all of it flows from this solar power, making them a beacon that draws others in and lights up the world around them. When you betray a Leo, it's as if you're challenging this radiant force, stepping out of alignment with a universe that seems to favor their shining spirit. You might feel the repercussions in subtle ways, moments of stagnation, connections that falter, or a sense that the world feels a little less vibrant, while they continue to glow, their solar energy undimmed. It's not that they wish you ill, their connection to the sun simply amplifies their strength, leaving you in the shade. You'll wonder if the cosmos is nudging you to face your mistake, and the regret will deepen as you realize you crossed someone whose light is backed by the stars. 17. They'll teach you honor. A Leo's response to betrayal is a masterclass in honor, their strength and dignity turning your mistake into a lesson you can't ignore. They don't stoop to pettiness or seek revenge, instead, they carry themselves with a grace that demands respect, their actions a mirror that reflects the weight of your betrayal. Whether it's the way they move on with unwavering confidence or the quiet strength they show in protecting their heart, they teach you the value of loyalty and the importance of treating others with the respect they deserve. This lesson isn't delivered with malice, it's a natural outcome of their regal spirit, a reminder that trust is a privilege to be cherished. You'll learn to hold yourself to a higher standard, to act with the honor they embody, but the cost is their trust. The regret will settle in as you carry this newfound respect, wishing you'd learned it by standing beside them, not by breaking their radiant heart. 18. The regret that lingers. Long after the moment of betrayal fades, the memory of a Leo will shimmer in your mind like a star that never quite dims, a poignant reminder of the light you lost. Their charisma, their loyalty, their grand love, they'll surface in quiet moments, when you're reflecting on the past or caught by a burst of warmth that feels like their presence. You'll wonder what life could have been like if you'd honored their trust, if you'd stayed in the glow of their radiant spirit, sharing in their triumphs and basking in their love. Maybe you'll see them shining, their life a dazzling display of success and joy, and feel a pang for the role you no longer play. That, what if, will linger, a soft ache that grows with every memory of their vibrant energy, a regret that burns brighter with time. You'll wish you could turn back the clock, but the pain of betraying a Leo will remain, a testament to the extraordinary person you let slip away, whose light continues to shine without you. And that's the dazzling tale of why betraying a Leo is a mistake that'll cast a long shadow over your heart. With their radiant charisma that lights up every room like the sun, their unwavering loyalty that makes you feel like royalty, and their heartfelt generosity that turns moments into memories, Leos bring a brilliance to life that's truly one of a kind. They're the ones who cheer you on with unmatched enthusiasm, love with a passion that feels like a grand adventure, and shine with a confidence that inspires everyone around them. But when you break their trust, you're not just losing a friend or a lover, you're dimming a star that made your world glow, and the consequences, from their fierce roar to their cosmic solar power, will remind you of the treasure you let slip away. If you're lucky enough to have a Leo in your life, whether they're the friend who steals the spotlight, the partner who loves with all their heart, or the family member who's your biggest fan, hold them close. Honor their trust, bask in their warmth, and never take their radiance for granted. They're a rare gift, and life is so much brighter with them in it. So, tell us, what's your favorite thing about the Leo who makes your world shine? Drop a comment below and share what makes them so unforgettable, maybe it's their bold energy or the way they make every day feel like a celebration. Thanks for joining us on this radiant zodiac journey, and here's to cherishing the Leos who light up our lives like the sun.